everybody. It's Dr. Shaheen Ghadir with the Fertile Life podcast. And today I am very excited. One of my favorite people, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe her. She's a wonderful human being, an unbelievable entertainer, a warm, good soul, and someone who has been really open about her struggles to getting there with her fertility, and also especially just like the normal things that most women do, the challenges of the mental aspects of getting there to freezing her fertility. And Chiquis, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. It means a lot to me. I know how incredibly busy you are at this moment, and that you went out of your way to come on to the Fertile Life podcast. Everyone knows who you are, but for some people that may not, I'm going to give you the opportunity to introduce yourself as well.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Ghadir, or Dr. G, like I like to call you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Thank you for talking to me and being so patient. I always say that. But anyways, my name is Chiquis. That's my artistic name, my artist name. I'm a singer. I'm an author. I have my own television show and philanthropy, a little bit of everything, professional tequila drinker. So, you know.
I'm writing down the word tequila right now because we're going to definitely talk about that one, okay?
Okay, perfect.
So years ago, when Chiquis was on a TV show, and is the TV show still going on?
No, it's not. We did 4 seasons.
Wow.
And then we decided as a family to just, take a little break.
Got it. So yes, it was a family TV show, a reality TV show that was very entertaining to a lot of the Latin American world and obviously North America as well. So you are a talented entertainer and singer. I want to talk about that for a second. What are your plans right now for that? Do you have any tours coming up? Or do you have concerts coming up?
Yes. For now, I'm taking a little break. I did a couple just because of the pandemic. It's been a little difficult. So I did a few this year, and I'm going to just focus on finishing my album, my 4th album. I'm hoping that will be released next year in like April, I'm hoping. So I just have to focus on that right now. And I actually have a performance, an end of the year performance. I just remembered for television, for New Year's. But other than that, I'm just focusing on going into the studio and really finishing it because the label's asking me.
Where is your New Year's Eve show going to be?
It's going to be on Univision, and I'm going to record my part in LA. So it's going to be like New York, LA, Miami, and Vegas. So different artists. So it's just like an end of the year special.
Oh, wow.
So I'll be representing LA.
Is that going to lead to some tequila drinking as well, since it's going to be New Year's Eve? Because I don't know if you know this about me. My favorite drink is tequila.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh, do you like Blanco, Reposado? What's your favorite?
I'm a big Blanco drinker. I love
nice.
Casa Dragones. And I also love Casa Azul. And Casa Amigos is like the easy one that never goes wrong. What's your favorite?
Yeah. I love Casa Amigos. That's what I drink. If not, Don Julio 70. I like Blanco. I'm more of a shot type of girl. Yeah, so.
Yeah, something about the Blanco. It just keeps you really safe the next day.
For sure. It's nice and clean, I feel, and it's just smooth.
Yes.
Well, some are. Those brands that we just mentioned are the smoother ones for sure.
Yeah, maybe not the one we get at 7-Eleven when we're pumping gas. So
yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That would give you a headache the next day for sure.
Do not do that, because the title of this podcast is called The Fertile Life, and that could start affecting your fertility. You know what? We've talked so much about this. I'm so proud of you for being open. And what is the message that you want to give to young women? Because there are so many young women around the world that look up to you. I'm just curious, what is your message when it comes to fertility that you would want to give to someone?
Definitely don't wait too long to freeze your eggs, because it will take a huge weight off your shoulders. I think the sooner that you do it, the better. Don't let anyone else have an opinion on your journey, because I think sometimes because of culture or because we're women or whatever the case may be, we sometimes let those voices interfere with our decision. And especially as women, I think that just take control. It's your body, it's your future. And I think once you do that, and the healthier your eggs are, and the sooner that you do it, I still haven't done it. I'm still, I mean, my whole thing is we're going to do that. I'm hoping in January, but I wish I would have done it like a long time ago.
So let's just put
When
that
I met
down.
Dr. G.
This is now recorded. You have promised
Mhm.
that January
Yes.
2022, you're going to be doing this. Okay. So I'm going to make
Yes.
sure that
Yes.
this airs right about that time, because I want the entire
Okay.
4.9 million followers you have on Instagram to be messaging you at once if you do not do it. Okay.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
gonna do it.
Perfect.
She is gonna do it. We've had
Yes.
this challenge. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do the best she can do. I'm gonna hold her hand. My team is gonna be there for her, and she's gonna do amazing.
Yes.
And I'm
Thank you.
proud of
Thank
you.
you.
And, you know, I just want to let you know these feelings that you had, this hesitation, the fear, the busyness in life, it's for everyone. You know, you're very busy.
Mhm.
People are busy in different ways, and I just don't want to, you know, discount the fact that no one's sitting there with all the money, with all the time, with all the lack of fear, just jumping on this thing. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I like the fact that you're open about it, because it opens doors for so many people.
Yes, I feel like I have to be honest and also speak about my doubts. And you've been really good with helping me with that and making me feel safe and sending me messages. I'm like, how does he remember me, you know, with so many patients, with as busy as he is? And I really appreciate that. And I just think that the best I can do is use my platform and my the things that I've experienced and the adversities and things, just to be honest and help other women, other, just not even women, men as well, you know. But thank you. It hasn't been easy, and I think that I need to just make it a priority. We need to make it a priority and really make the time for it, because you know the clock is ticking.
It's very true for men as well. We do a lot of sperm freezing. You never know what's going to happen.
Mhm.
As guys get older, their sperm quality starts to go down. How many kids would you like to have in
Yes.
a perfect world?
In a perfect world, two,
Two.
two.
A boy and a girl?
Yes,
Two girls,
yes.
boys?
I want a boy first and then a girl in a perfect world. Now I think about it, I'm like, okay, maybe one child, but really I'd be happy with a boy first, then a girl.
Is it okay if we talk about your personal life for a second?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure.
So tell us kind of an update. What's going on with you? Because I've met you through a lot of different areas of your life and times of your life. And I'm just,
Yes.
where are we right now?
Okay. So when I met you, I was single because I had like a falling out, right, with him. And then I went back with him, with my ex. And during that time we got married and then divorced. And I always knew I didn't want embryos. I remember you asking me, do you want embryos? And I said, no, I'd rather just freeze my eggs, because deep down inside, I kind of was afraid. I was doubting a little bit. Ladies, listen to your intuition. Okay. Just FYI. Anyways. And now, that happened a year ago, and now I'm in a new relationship. I have a boyfriend. Yes.
Do people know your boyfriend?
Yes, people do know. I am more private with this relationship, but people definitely know you know, I have someone. Yes.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna have to plan a dinner for four, and I'm gonna have to do some big question asking and make sure that person is up to my standards for my
Oh, you're gonna like him, Dr. G. You're gonna like him.
I hope so. I hope so. And I hope so. But I still agree. Eggs. I tell everyone, if you're 99.9% sure you're going to have a kid with someone, you don't freeze embryos.
Mhm.
You freeze your eggs.
Right.
Only and only when you are 100% sure that that is the person for you for the rest of your life is when you make your embryo and not your egg.
Mhm.
So I look forward
Yes.
to meeting him. I really do look forward to meeting him.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about your philanthropy. I know you do so much for other people. I know from what I see and from what I hear, you do a lot for people that are close to you, but I love the fact that you use your
Mhm.
platform and you're such a philanthropist as well. What is the biggest
Thank you.
thing that's important for you right now?
For me, I was just talking to my manager about this yesterday. I said, for next year, I want to do a lot of philanthropy work. Um, I've been focused so much on my music that I feel like I still help, but not as much as I want to. So that's a big thing for me, a big goal for 2022. But my thing is just I like to push. I feel like there's a lot of power in knowledge. So education, I was giving out a lot of scholarships. I was selling hats and merchandise at my shows, and from that money, I would put in an account and then give out scholarships. Whether they wanted to go makeup school, whatever the case was, I did a lot of that. And just a lot of orphanages as well, because my siblings and I are orphans. So I want to help out a little more in that area for sure. So I've done some. I go to TJ, I go to different orphanages, and I give them, food and clothes and whatever it is that I can do. I think it's important that we use our platform, our voice, and our blessings to also bless others. For me, that's super important, not just to keep everything that we've earned, if not give it to others. I feel it's important.
I love that. And I admire you for making that such an important part of your life. And I think that's just a really selfless thing. And I think that I appreciate people that go out of their way when they can help to do so, because we can all do more. We can all do more.
Yes.
If you could
Absolutely.
make one wish for yourself for 2022 of something, any part of your life it could be, that you wanted to do something and make sure it happens, what would it be?
Oh my gosh, what a good question. Anything at all. It doesn't have to be professionally, right? It could be personal, in my personal life as
I
well.
want to perm my hair. It could be I want to go on a vacation. It could be I want to take it easy. It could be I want to have 2 more albums. I'm just really curious what professionally, personally would be the most important thing for you for next year.
Wow. I had to think of something. It would be going through a huge transition in my family, and it's kind of affecting things. So I think that I would love for my siblings, it's 5 of us, I'm the eldest of 5. I would want us to just really, really be united and take my mom's legacy to another level. For me, I think I see that sitting at a big table together, discussing my mother's music, how we want to just level everything up for next year and for year to come. For me, it's like a big thing right now. And I really dye my hair purple. We talked about perming it. I would love that, but I don't know if my guy will do it. Hairstylist.
Let's just pass on the perm. It was a bad example, and I'm not coming from very curly hair. Everyone in my family goes and straightens it, so let's not even go towards the perming. But but family is important, and I love that. It's
very.
It's important. It's really, really important, and I think that sometimes people forget the importance of family.
No. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's very important to me. It was something that I grew up with my mom always telling me, I want you and your siblings to always stay together and to be united and not let anyone or anything come in between you guys, because in her family, that wasn't the case. So absolutely. I think that family is everything. And sometimes even family that you choose, friends, those people sometimes, you're not connected, but there's love there. So, and especially with just friends. And
I think that
I feel like I went all over the place with that, but anyways.
No, it's true. I think that who you bring in your life, who you surround yourself with, and exactly the same, like your family, is such an important part of who you are. I always in my life noticed a lot. I noticed a lot about someone by their friends. And I have friends in my life, and I said, God, every single friend of his is an amazing human being. And then I see friends and I'm like, God, those are really weird friends. And it kind of gives you a feeling about people. Who is your best friend?
True. Ooh.
Is this going to get you in trouble?
Her
you
name,
don't have to answer it.
I have two. I think I have two, but I'd rather not, because it's going to get me in trouble.
Okay. Well, you're allowed to have more than I could imagine someone like you has multiple best friends in their life. Are you going to be traveling to Mexico anytime soon?
So, no, I don't have any plans, especially not this year. Wait, already in December, right? But for sure next year, especially in February. My new book is coming out February 8th, so I have to go and do some promo out in Mexico.
Let's talk about the book. What was,
Yes.
I want to know what was the inspiration for doing it, by the way. What's the title of the book, if you're allowed to say?
Yes, it is. The title is Unstoppable. So it basically picks up where my last and my very first book left off. So my first book is called Forgiveness. So many things that have been said or were said about me, and I just put it to rest in that book. And that's been what's been since that book 6 years. So I just basically pick from where I left off, and I explain everything that's happened, and in my personal life, professionally. I think that the best way, and we just said it, like being honest and transparent is the only way that you're going to be able to change lives. And you have to be able and willing to talk about the good, the bad, and the hairy, you know? So that's what this book is all about. And it's how I consider myself unstoppable. And you think of that when you read that title, you think, oh, like you're boasting. And I'm not necessarily being, I just want, once you read it, you'll be able to understand like, hey, oh, that's what makes her unstoppable. No matter what she's been through, no matter what she's faced, like she made it through. And that's what this book is about.
What's your favorite place? Then I can't wait to read it, by the way. What is your
Thank you.
favorite place in Mexico to travel to?
My favorite place in Mexico to travel to? Ooh, I have a few, but I'd have to say, I think, Mexico City is, it's just, you get a little bit of obviously like Mexico, but it also feels like LA. It feels like New York. It's just, it's freaking vibey. I like it
You know,
very much. The food's
the last time
amazing
I
there.
went there, oh my God, the last time I went there was right before the pandemic, and I had the best time. And I didn't remember Mexico City having like a European flair to it. I felt like I was in Madrid. I felt like I was in LA
Hmm.
and New York, all put together with a Mexican vibe. And talk about amazing restaurants and amazing, amazing nightlife.
Yep.
The best.
That's what I was gonna say. The nightlife, yes, the nightlife there is amazing, and you're absolutely right. I mean, the fashion out there is very European. I love Mexico City. The food is so delish.
Delicious. Amazing. What is your favorite beach resort?
My favorite beach resort. Um, Anywhere in the world
No, well, I'm talking about more about Mexico.
or in Mexico?
But
Mexico. Oh, I was like,
the
anywhere.
next question will be,
I
what is your
love
favorite beach resort in the world?
favorite beach resort. It would have to be. I love Tulum. I love Tulum, and I forgot the name of the place that I stayed, but it was amazing. It was like this. I forgot the name, but anyways, I'll have to get back to you on that. But I love Tulum. Love That's like my fave.
I went to Tulum um, about 35 years ago with my mom and dad, and there was zero.
Uh-huh.
There was one small little pyramid there, not even a bathroom,
No way.
nothing, zero. So now when I see what Tulum
Wow.
is compared to what it was, it's just the craziest thing ever. And I love the beaches out there too.
Yes.
Oh wait, and now I'm really
So
curious. Where
beautiful.
is your favorite beach
Hmm.
or beach resort in the world?
I was still gonna say Tulum. I really was. I mean, to be honest, every time I want to travel and I want to go to the beach, I always end up in Mexico.
Well, I think that you don't have to go that far to go to Cancun, and all the beaches there are just so stunning and fun, and the weather nice,
Exactly.
and everything else about it is fantastic. Are you going to spend the holidays here in California?
Yes, I am. I'm going to actually be in Mammoth. Going to For Christmas. I'm going to Mammoth with my siblings and my boyfriend, and we're just gonna be in the snow. There's nothing like a white Christmas, so
How
I'm gonna
nice.
do that.
Well, I want to thank you for going out of your way and with your busy schedule to talk to me today. I cannot wait in January to do where our goal is and freeze some of those eggs and do the best that you can do.
Yes.
And I'm going to be there to hold your hand during the process. You are such an inspiration to so many people. Like I said in the beginning,
Oh,
a heart of gold. And I just truly always love talking to you, and I'm honored to know you. So thank you so
oh,
much. If
thank
people
you.
want to follow,
Oh.
other than your Instagram page, is there anywhere else that you are big on that people can follow and learn?
Yes. Before I say that, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy, and it's always a pleasure speaking to you. And I can't wait for January. You said you're gonna hold my hand, and I'm gonna, I'm gonna hold you to that. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Chiquis CHIQUIS, and also on Twitter. I like Twitter, Chiquis626. So I sometimes let little thumbs go a little too far on Twitter. So be surprised on there.
That's wonderful. Did you not start a podcast as well?
I did. I started a podcast and it's called Chiquis and Chill. It comes out every Monday. So yeah, you guys are welcome to listen to that too. We talk about everything. Dr. Ghadir
Yes.
was on it too.
I was on it recently and it was a lot of fun. So I want to make sure everyone knows that as
Yeah.
well. Well, thank you everybody
Yeah.
for listening to another episode of The Fertile Life. Thank you, Chiquis, for joining me. And until the next
Thank
episode,
you.
goodbye.